What's up, everybody? FTWitachi here. You know what it is. Thank you all very much for dropping by, tuning in. Yeah. We have a lot of shit to react to. And I mean a lot. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to be here for like half hour reacting to shit. Because as you can see, some of these videos are like a minute long, 30 seconds long. But it is a lot. I've been delaying the inevitable, and I have finally been like, you know what, we cannot delay this anymore because we need to watch it. And it is starting to take way too long. So let's go ahead, bear with me. I am putting together the reacts videos right now. You know, I want to count how many videos there are too before we start. But for those of you tuning in, if you have questions, let me know. Be sure to respond as quickly as I can. What else? What else? What else? What else? I was going to say something, but I completely forgot what it was. Oh, if you want me to react to anything, let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to go ahead and add it to our Watch Later playlist and react to it when I can. Basically, I load up a bunch of reacts and then I eventually react to it. Let's just put it that way. So if you guys want me to react to anything specific, just let me know in the comments down below. Best believe if you can give me a link, that'd be the best way. If not, just give me a title. It doesn't have to be on YouTube, by the way. I can always save it some other way. But yeah, go ahead. Let me know if you want me to react to anything, and I will be sure to check it out. Alrighty, everybody. We are here. Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Extra Dimensional Crisis coming May 29th, which is tomorrow. Nice. I didn't take too long to react to this. Well, this video is gonna get released after the 29th, but for those of you tuning in live, yes. I've got news, so stay tuned. Ooh. I'm not a fan of Buzzwole. Oh, we're getting the boost. I'm not really a fan of Beast Pokemon. Sun and Moon was so shit, dude. So we got a full Sun and Moon set. Not really a fan. Yeah, nah, this is probably the first set where I'm like, I don't care. You know what we do need, though? You know what we do need? Alright, so this is out tomorrow. What we do need is a Team Rocket set, and I know that just got released in actual TCG. We need a Team Rocket set. We need a Dark set. We need a Gym Heroes type of set. And we need some sort of an original OG set, like OG Pokemon. Like, I know it's supposed to be different cards, but let's bring it in. Dip it in. But, yeah, it's been over a month since I've played this game. I haven't logged in, haven't done anything, and I don't know what's going on with me IRL, but it's getting harder and harder for me to log in. But I have timed myself, and I'm going to force myself, because well, not timed myself, and not really force myself. I have time on Friday for a good hour to finish off the episode that I'm currently in the process of recording that was recorded a month ago. So, not tomorrow, but the next day, we have a new set out, everything. Stay tuned. Yeah, we're good. I just wanted to make sure everything's going. Alrighty, team. Eevee, number 0133, which is Pokemon 133, in the Pokedex. Animated Pokedex series. They've been releasing these, and this was one of the first ones released, so let's see what this is. There's like 3 or 4 of them out now. Vaporeon. Flareon. I think they're only going to do Gen 1 with this. Jolteon, there's no way they do all of them. They might. They are. Espeon. Umbreon, I'm assuming, is next. What's your favorite, for those of you tuning in the comments down below, favorite evolution? Leafeon? Is this Leafeon next? Has to be. It's gotta be Leafeon. Oh, Glaceon and Leafeon. At the same damn time. When Leafeon and Glaceon came out, that was so cool. And now we got Sylveon. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. So. Oh, a little bit more. A little bit more, my bad. I don't think there's much else, so. Yeah. Alright, so what is your favorite? Because, first of all, Eevee is one of my favorite Pokemon in the game in general. And the reason for that is the fact that it does have all of these evolutions, different forms, and I think that is absolutely cool. If I was to put one at my top, it would be Eevee, just for the pure fact that it can transform into anything. It gives me the ability to say all of them are my number one. But if I had to really go for one, it would be Sylveon. Sylveon is probably my favorite one out of the whole bunch. But if I was to do it in, you know what, let's do a tier list right now with what we see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different evolutions. Eevee's on the top, that's 9. But without Eevee, I got Sylveon at number 1. I have... Ooh, this is tough. Flareon at number 2. Ooh, this is really tough. Umbreon at number 3. Espeon at number 4. Jolteon at number 5. Leafeon at 6. Glaceon 7. And Vaporeon 8. So, Sylveon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Jolteon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Vaporeon. That is my 8 in a row, I think. But let me know what is yours down below. We have another animated Pokédex series, and we just reacted to Eevee. We are here with Gengar 0094. Crazy, because Eevee is one of my top Pokemon of all times. And funny enough, we also got Gang as well. Let's go. It's crazy. Absolutely a huge fan of Eevee. Amazingly huge fan at the Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar evolution chain as well. So cool. Gang. He's a spooky guy, but he's not really. Just wants to have fun, man. Mimikyu, everybody loves it. I'm not even a fan of Pikachu, but Mimikyu is on the next level of I don't like it. Aw, poor friendo. Hey, look at who we just reacted to. A little bit of a spoiler out there. That's kind of cool. 411. Bro, I've seen some massive Gengars in my past. Alrighty, everybody. We got more Peko 0877's animated Pokédex series. Not a fan of more Peko. Just saying. It's funny though, because I've just reacted to the Eevee one. Eevee and Umbreon were in the Gengar one. Also, Morpeko was in the Gengar one. A lot of these Pokemon are cross-video right now. It's like little hints and spoilers of who they're gonna create an animated Pokédex video on next. But right now, all we got is Morpeko, so. I'm looking for some hidden Pokemon. Sylveon and Eevee. Who would have thought? So they're cross-referencing a lot of these Pokemon in these videos, so it's kind of like spoilers of what they're going to make next. So it's kind of cool. I like that. They're like little Easter eggs. Hidden. I'm not a fan of Morpeko though, I'm not going to lie. But it is what it is. Alrighty everybody, beyond the Pokédex, entry 143 for Snorlax. I've seen animated Pokédex videos, but I have not seen a beyond the Pokédex.
Pokemon is most likely to get kicked out of an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Morpeko, hangry mode. It would get kicked out for its rampage.
Just saw a video on Morpeko.
It's adorable.
There, just strap it in a high chair.
Munchlax needs to eat its body weight in food every day, which is on average 231.5 pounds. And its name has Munch in it, but when it evolves...
Oh, what about Max Pikachu? When Ash's Health Pikachu ate so much alchemy cream, it was mistaken for Gigantamax because it was so stuffed.
That was a one-time thing. I think there's a clear winner here. The Pokemon most likely to get kicked out of an all-you-can-eat buffet is the evolved form of Munchlax, Snorlax.
I disagree.
It eats nearly 900 pounds of food a day.
It will eat anything it can get its hands on.
Relatable.
After chowing down on all the food at an all-you-can-eat buffet...
I disagree. There's other Pokemon that are going to be way worse than Snorlax.
I personally draw the line at the 5-second rule, but I'm not Snorlax. Nothing upsets its stomach. Rotten, moldy, smelly, expired, even straight up poison. Snorlax can digest it all, no problem.
Muck's poison is nothing more than a hint of spice on Snorlax's tongue. Hi, I'm Maple.
And I'm Spruce.
Welcome to Beyond the Pokédex, where we talk about what makes each Pokemon unique, from 1 to 1,000 and beyond.
I like the studio set that they have here, by the way.
Snorlax, the Pokemon we think would be most likely to get kicked out of an all-you-can-eat buffet.
But it's officially known as the sleeping Pokemon. Snorlax only wakes up to eat.
Its chunk isn't just for show. It's also functional. Children like to use its big belly as a bouncy trampoline, and it somehow sleeps through it all.
That's why it's the hero of Pokemon Sleep.
And the star of Project Snorlax, a week-long tribute to the Big Lug in the summer of 2023. My favorite was this series of shorts where Cubone and Snorlax become best buds.
They share apples, seasons, hugs, and so much more.
Friendship is really core to who Snorlax is. In fact, Munchlax evolves into Snorlax when its friendship is high enough. And Snorlax's best friend in the games is a champion trainer from Pallet Town, Red.
That's the case for Red and Snorlax in the manga too. But when I think about Snorlax, it sometimes seems more like a roadblock than a partner.
Snorlax does love to nap in paths. If you need to wake it up to get it off the road, reach for a Pokeflute or the Pokegear set to the Pokeflute channel.
Although, even when it's awake, it's still not going anywhere fast.
Now that you mention it, I think the only time I've ever seen Snorlax open its eyes is in Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64.
I saw it once in Pokemon Adventures too.
Ooh, does Alpha Snorlax in Pokemon Legends Arceus count?
Debatable.
Either way, it has an incredibly high base HP and solid attack and special defense stats. Its abilities are thick fat and immunity, and its hidden ability is gluttony.
That animation picture of Snorlax looks actually so cool.
Snorlax's Giga Impact got a Z-move update called Pulverizing Pancake, because it flattens its foes like a delicious breakfast carb.
I take back what I said about Snorlax not going anywhere fast. Also, I like my pancakes with a berry compote.
If you like berries, then you're going to want to side with a Snorlax in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, because when it Gigantamaxes, it has access to G-Max Replenish, a move that can restore any berries consumed by the user or its ally.
Sweet! I bet Snorlax was cherry berry picked in the video game competitions.
Yeah, it dominated in 2017 and 2018. Christopher Kahn used Snorlax to win the North American International Championships in 2017. And in 2018, world champion Paul Ruiz, runner-up Emilio Forbes, and semi-finalist Yusei Matsuno all used Snorlax.
Wow, what's its secret?
It's simple. Use Belly Drum. Belly Drum can max its attack stat, but at the cost of 50% of its max HP. However, when you combine that with its hidden ability Gluttony, Snorlax will heal itself with berries when its HP drops to half or lower.
That pairs perfectly.
Snorlax also got access to Recycle, allowing it to recover a berry that was previously consumed.
That's kind of cool.
For the win.
Does Snorlax dominate in the Pokemon trading card game too?
2023 TCG Senior Division World Champion Gabriel Fernandez used Snorlax from the Lost Origin expansion in his winning deck. Several players have also used a deck called Snorlax Stall to win tournaments in 2024.
Impressive.
If you like shutting your opponents out from the start, might I suggest Snorlax from the Pokemon Go expansion. Its disruptive block ability stops your opponent's active Pokemon from being able to retreat. No way out.
They didn't even stand a chance against Snorlax. Now I'm seeing why it really comes off as a roadblock.
It's been a popular card in the 2023-2024 season, But since Snorlax's debut in the Jungle expansion, there are over 30 different Snorlax cards, and each one is awesome. They're mostly colorless and basic Pokemon, but Snorlax Delta species is a grass type, and Rocket Snorlax EX is a darkness type.
In the video games and animated series, Snorlax is a normal type, and it's normally very hungry.
And that's why we think it's the Pokemon most likely to get kicked out of an all-you-can-eat buffet.
What do you think? Let us know who you'd pick in the comments.
Thanks for tuning in to another entry.
I actually enjoyed this video.
Pokédex is only the beginning.
That was kind of cool. It was different. It gave you information on just all things Pokemon. They went in depth. TCG and in the video games, that was actually really cool. That was interesting. It was different than the animated Pokédex entries. This was beyond the goddamn Pokédex. Alrighty, everybody. We are here with another animated Pokédex series. This is Bunnelby 659, and I've been saying they've been cross-referencing or Easter egging these animated Pokédex videos. I have yet to see Bunnelby in any of them, so I have been wrong. But the others, they all did. Eevee, Gengar, and the other one that I cannot think of. Not really a fan of Bunnelby either, so meh. It's like it's just there. And its evolution, don't get me started, it's even worse. Diglett! How the hell Onyx get down there? Oh, they must have dug into an actual cave. What bird Pokemon was that, by the way? Let me know. Is it the night bird? The actual night. The horse riding spelling of it, night bird. I can't think of its name for some reason. My brain's just dead. Alrighty, everybody. New feature RSVP planner tutorial. Huh? What? What is this for? It's in Pokemon Go.
That's going to change the way we take on raids together. Say hello to the RSVP planner rolling out on May 15 at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Want to optimize your raid plans?
I haven't played Pokemon Go in so long.
With the RSVP planner, trainers can plan their raid schedules in advance. How does it work? Just tap an upcoming raid to see more info like who's already in, which of your friends are going, and available time slots. When you reserve a spot, other trainers can see which raid you're joining and when you'll be there.
Oh, nice. So I'm still gonna have to do raids and no one's gonna do it.
And you can update your RSVP time slot anytime.
Oh, so cool. I am being so sarcastic right now, by the way. I've probably never have done a raid in my life in this game.
By checking the color of the top of a gym with a raid.
Successfully.
It means you've already RSVP'd. Want to bring some friends along? You can invite up to 5 trainers to reserve a spot in a raid from anywhere in the world, even for shadow raids. How cool is that? Not sure where to find a raid that someone invited you to? If you RSVP, just tap the map icon to open your default map app and get directions to the raid location. So whether you're taking on raids with your
I've done 3 and below, let's put it that way, but 4, 5 and above, I've never been able to do one.
Get ready to plan smarter, battle better, and have
this is
starting May 15th in Pokemon Go.
A pointless feature in my eyes. Alrighty, everybody. Pokemon Go Fest 2025 global. Oh, what? Bro, I just realized it's a 15-second video. Do you guys want me to play Pokemon Go? You guys want me to bring it back? Because I gotta know in the comments down below. And if you guys want me to bring it back, I absolutely miss playing the game. But whenever I bring it back, it just like gets 0 views. And it takes so much work to actually fulfill the series of Pokemon Go and to actually play it. Because I don't have time to play it, but I can make time to play it if you guys want me to play it. So, I miss the game and I love it, but he's winning. Alrighty, everybody. A new season is on the horizon in Pokemon Go. And from what I can see here, just don't be Sun and Moon content. Wait, is that it? What the fucking 10-second I reacted to this? Did I even react to this? I just played and it is dead. It's done. Delightful Days is the next season. What was the point of the video? Pokemon Man, what this ain't getting, what do you call it, freaking monetized, because it's less than a minute. Well, that's it, team. June 3rd starts a new season, and that's next week. Do you want me to play Pokemon Go? You let me know. 5 left. Alrighty, everybody. Delightful Days in Pokemon Go. A new season is here, finally. Oh, it's Shield and Sword content. Okay. It's more based around Shield and Sword. Alright, so I was a little bit wrong in the last video. For those of you tuning in live. I said Sun and Moon, but speaking of Sun and Moon, I don't even know what this is. It's a summer themed event, let's put it that way. Or season. Yeah, Delightful Days. It's a summer themed season. Alrighty, everybody, spring into the Serene Retreat event in Pokemon Go.
Retreat event is coming to Pokemon Go from Friday, May 30th at 10 a.m. to Tuesday, June 3rd at 8 p.m. local time.
So it starts in 2 days.
Pokemon that you see here on the screen will appear more frequently out in the wild during the event. And the list of Pokemon that you see here on the screen will hatch from 2-kilometer eggs during the event. Gigantamax Rillaboom will be making its Pokemon Go Gigantamax debut in 6-star max battles. Take note of when Gigantamax Rillaboom will appear at power spots so you don't miss out.
I assume Niantic still owns Pokemon Go.
Ticket box from the Pokemon Go web store. You'll get an event ticket plus 5 Ultra Balls at no additional cost. Visit our blog to learn more about our Serene Retreat event, including information on bonuses, field research reward encounters, paid timed research, and more. Thanks for watching, trainers. Have a fun and safe time out there. And don't forget to subscribe.
I have been subscribed, my guy, but how about you guys subscribe to me? Alrighty, everybody. Overwatch 2 Street Fighter 6 gameplay trailer. It is already out, so if you guys are interested in the Street Fighter 6 skins, go ahead, but yeah, it's expensive. They did a good job, though. I ain't gonna hate. This is one of the better events that they've done skins-wise. It's not really an event, it's just skins for the store. It's an event because they gave you quests and missions to unlock rewards and stuff, but they did a good job on this one. I just... It's gonna be very difficult for me to want to buy skins in Overwatch at this point. Y'all already know about Chun-Li. Gotta get the chopsticks. Put it in my buns. Don't let me pop shit. The hair always gets me, man. And you have to, because it's iconic. Not gonna lie, I think Zen's skin is probably the best one. Besides Chun-Li and Hanzo, I think Zen might actually be the best one. Alrighty, everybody. The final battle begins. AWC 2025 Grand Finals. This is the hype trailer. Yeah, I like just watching these trailers. I don't care about the events usually for the esports of WoW anymore, but these trailers are always really, really goated. I used to watch these things back in the BlizzCon days, but been a long time since I've cared about esports for WoW. Mythic Dungeons kind of ruined esports for WoW, in my opinion. There was a point where I wanted to participate in this, but yeah, it just never happened. Oh, well, it's already done. But I saw it and I actually loved it, as always. Ooh, last one. Alrighty, everybody. For those of you tuning in live, last thing we're going to react to, Building Azeroth Dastardly Duos, which is an event coming pretty soon.
Brown, and I am a game producer on World of Warcraft. I work alongside many of our amazing developers and help shepherd a lot of our features and content from their very early concept stages all the way through to launch when they go live to players. The team and I are really excited to be showcasing Dastardly Duos. We really wanted to aim as a team to focus on creating an experience that was fresh, fast-paced, and a bit zany, wany, and wacky.
It reminds me of Brawler's Guild, but more team-based.
Nostalgic factor when battling against some of our classic old fan favorite bosses.
Brawler's Guild, I think, was one of the coolest things they ever released.
It is hosted by no other than our good old pal Vinny's Sweets. Players will be able to enter into the Dastardly Dome, where they will be able to face off against many of our legendary foes of old.
Brawler's Guild 2.0!
The best high score they possibly can. Players can queue up all on their own. They can kind of lone wolf it if they wish to, or they can queue in with other champions. That could be their friends, guildies, strangers, up to them. To do so, they would go and visit Ziggy Maru in one of the local event hubs that we have located either in Stormwind.
No one's a champion besides me, so I'm doing this solo.
The team really wanted to put their passion into creating something that can kind of be fun and approachable to everybody. We also find a lot of value in creating a space that even just our most casual players can kind of just dive in there and really have a good instant fun moment, while also trying to make sure that we kind of put in there some layers of challenge. We kind of did this with Dastardly by using a lot of those wacky, crazy, zany elements and mechanics, and this way it makes folks have to be a little bit more creative when it comes to how they're going to get their next best high score. People want to keep an eye out because Vinny will be dishing out brand new quests every single week for the duration of the event, and of course upon completion of these quests, players will be rewarded with really new and exciting loot. Some of that being the Tyranotort mount, as well as the spicy meanball pet, and of course the illustrious Winner's Premium, where players will actually be able to utilize it to show off and compare their best high scores with other players.
My name is Pat Nagel. I'm a designer on the World of Warcraft team, specifically the live game
Shouldn't he be fishing?
Section of the World of Warcraft team.
That's all
I
I'm
was
saying.
the head designer, I suppose, for Dastardly Duos. So I kind of came up with the concept, implemented a lot of it. You know,
Unless you came up with Brawlers Guild or any of the other ones.
So
That World of Warcraft said.
my
You
formative
haven't
years
come
were
up with
kind
shit.
of in the 1980s, you know, back when there were arcades that were like coin operated. You know, go to a place and you'd play and you'd get a high score and you just.
But no, this
keep
dude's
up
been
with
around
those
forever,
and
so
learn better.
probably
I
did.
wanted to bring that to WoW, to Dastardly Duos. I had some big inspirations from the 80s, like Running Man was a great one. It's kind of a, you know, whimsically dystopian, violent but sort of fun, you know, movie. The video game Smash TV, that was a huge inspiration. But also things like Thunderdome, just a, you know, a lot of people into an arena, everyone's watching, kind of like a fun gladiatorial pit. So those were some really big ones. One of the fun parts of Dastardly Duos is that you're fighting multiple bosses at the same time. We're kind of throwing them all into the mix. That was why it was important to choose things like, you know, very distinct silhouettes, to choose mechanics that you could distinguish between the bosses. And even if a certain boss, you know, doesn't have a complicated mechanic, the fact that you're fighting 2 or 3 or 4 bosses at the same time is where that depth comes.
Victory for our champion!
When we first started building Dastardly Duos, it was group-only content, and in the back of my mind, I knew that, you know, that was like a real blind spot for us. But we were able to use the follower bots. I mean, when you enter the Dastardly Dome with less than 5 players, it will summon the follower bots to kind of fill out your party. So it gave me my 4 friends, and I'm a mage, so it made sure that I had a tank. You can dismiss the followers, and that factors into the score. You're going to get like a lot more points than if you had the bots. The fact that you can play.
Oh, let's go. GTFO
is
bots.
gonna let a lot more people play, I think. We did not worry much about the power level of our power-ups. So we have some that are really, really good for this.
I'm a warlock,
You
so
can use it
I'm a
for
solo
your main
type of guy.
duos. So we really leaned into that. Before you start the fight, you can go to the craft service table. There's some food there, and this is where you can decide what power-ups or some of the power-ups you want. Like here's the big beefy burger, it makes you big and strong, take less damage. Cake from a fan, it makes you run real fast. And this works kind of like a loadout. You can only have 1 food imbibed at once, but there's a second loadout over here for potions. Here's the vial of healing. If you're drinking that, then you kind of regenerate health as you play. The bottle of invisibility, make you turn invisible every time you jump. We wanted to just not constrain like the power level of these power-ups. Almost any idea that as we're doing play tests, I'm thinking like, oh, that's probably something we could do, and I would just kind of put it in and we'd try it out, start the match here. And there's a few different phases. This is the trash phase. You and your followers are going to fight trash. You want to destroy props because there's things underneath them. Each wave, there's 2 bosses at once. There is certainly a lot of chaos in the fight. So we get that chaos by basically throwing a lot of monsters at the players. You could be fighting 20 or 30 monsters all at the same time, but you have the abilities to do it. And after you've killed 2 rounds of bosses, that's it for the fight. And then you get your end chest. Oh, you see your score screen? This is the score I got, 189,000. That would be reflected here. So when you're in front of the podium, it'll tell you a couple things. Your high score and your last score. You can stand on the winner's podium, and if multiple people are standing on it, it will kind of make you jump around. If you have the highest score, you're going to be at the top. If you have the lowest, you're going to be at the bottom. Dastardly Duos is accessible to people who might not be the best WoW players, but they can still play and win. However,
That's
their
me.
score might not be as high as someone who is really good and learns like not only how to play their character really well, but how
that
to
might be me.
use scoring within Dastardly Duos
That
really
might be
well.
me.
And there's lots of ways you can get double scores, triple scores. It can go up to millions of points if you kind of know not only how to play WoW really well, but how to kind of take advantage of the scoring system. There's a power-up where you can eat food that gives you a handicap, but the game knows that you have that handicap, so it gives you extra points. There's new rewards every week, so when you show up, you can play Dastardly Duos and you get a new toy, a mount, the winner's podium. But in addition to that, the content, the bosses that you fight each week, it grows. In the first week, there's only 4 bosses, but by the end, you can fight up to 10. And that was a big part. The kind of increase in bosses each week kind of folds into the scoring system. If you have more things to kill, you're going to get more points. So we think that players' scores will kind of creep up week after week.
My name is CG. I work for the WoW QA team. I'm on the live game team, and I test a lot of the new experimental features, among them Dastardly Duos. So we kind of look at the feature as a whole and break down all the different aspects of it and make sure that all the different parts of it are tested from all of the different groups that we have in QA. One way we kind of approach it is like looking at it from what aspects are new to the game and how do we want to test those, and what aspects already exist, and kind of pull those aspects in for previous testing, as well as developing new test plans about how we want to test a feature that's completely new. One of the foods that we have is the shrimp, and when you eat the shrimp, you kind of shrink down, you do less damage, and you take more damage. We would call it shrimping, and so everybody would go in and they'd eat the shrimp, and they'd be like these smaller characters and go and try to fight and just see how that would react. I'm going to have the challenging shrimpy fish. It's going to shrink me down. Then later on we added another challenging food, the hot dog.
Well, why would you want to be smaller and take more damage? To get more points, I'm assuming.
So when you eat that, you kind of get indigestion. You get ×2 kill and survival bonus, but sometimes you get gassy and you can knock back the players behind you. So that's kind of like a fun little bit of chaos that we added into the arena. Also, one of the things that we have was the Bullhorn of Calling, and that allows you to summon in an extra boss. So if you want to go for a higher score, you can use this Bullhorn and just pop in another boss at any time. And one of the things our QA UX folks did is they just kept using Bullhorns, right? And so they just keep summoning in bosses. At a certain point, there is a point where you've killed every boss that can possibly summon, so then a wave of adds will come in, and then you get more points from those. And it gets pretty chaotic if you keep using those Bullhorns. So one of the things that we did do was we added a cap, so that those can only cap out after you've summoned every single boss, and then a couple waves of ads. We did kind of try to look at like, what's this behavior like? What's a player going to do to try to get this higher score? And it's like, okay, well, you know, we want you to be able to have this chaotic fight, but you don't want it to go on forever and just get like, you know, accumulate score forever and be in the dome. But it still makes for a pretty fun experience when you're sitting there and you don't know if your teammate's going to summon one too, right? You both summon a new boss at the same time. Everything gets pretty hectic. Taming the chaos, but also embracing the chaos.
We're really excited to see all of the high scores really start to roll in, as well as see who kind of hits the tippy top of the winner's podium.
Most likely will not be me, but I guarantee you I will be collecting everything. Alright, that is done. That was a lot, by the way. Alright, let's get back. Wow. There we go. There we go. Look at my Volparian mage. He's cooking. But no, we're on my warlock now. What's up, Wyatt? Alright, let's see what's going on this week. I am actually really upset. I logged out here on purpose. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm really, really upset. And I will let you know why I'm upset in a sec. But let's just check to make sure this week's to-do list is good to go. And make sure we're not missing out on anything. But man, did I get ruined. And I have to wait, I think, a full year to be able to do it. Oh, it's so annoying. Alright, so that's all good. Don't see anything in here. Gotta make sure I use this map. If I don't, I'm gonna be no bueno. Everything else is looking good. Ooh, I have some... Hold up, I'll be back to here. I have some possible gear upgrades. I want to make sure that I take advantage of that first. So, I logged in yesterday. Give me a sec. And I saw that there was an event going on. And I was aiming to do it when I came home. And I didn't stream last night, as you guys know, I was not live. Let me see if there's anything in here that popped up. Bonus event, Separate threads, BG Blitz, Spreading the Light, Waking the Machine, Theater Troop, Wolf Soul Activities, Random BG Skirmishes, Cinderbrew. I don't need the rep, and I don't need the quest to get completed. It doesn't give me anything but rep, and I don't need it. Sparks, Undermine, okay. So, there was an event going on yesterday, and as you guys know, I am in the process of updating all of my World of Warcraft in-game event guides. And sadly, I did not get home early enough to stream, so that means I missed out on participating in the event. And it's one of those mini in-game events that go on for one day and one day only. The Glow Cap Festival. Now, I have a guide out, and it is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I want to update all of my guides. But yeah, I didn't get to participate in it, and I'm a bit upset on that because I wanted to make sure I get it done. But now, I think it only happens once a year, so that kind of hurts. It kind of hurts. You know what? I'm not doing this one. World Soul Undermine Explorer. I just saw what you have to do. It's not bad. You know what? No, I'll keep it. I think it's the easiest one for me to do. So we'll try it. Let's see if there's any way to upgrade gear today.
Until next time.
I can't use that item yet. You
Ooh.
Be bold.
Max. I think I can do one.
We have
I think I can do one.
May we all find what we
Alright.
seek.
Maxed out 8 out of 8. Yes! I can upgrade something. Alright, so we have 6 out of 8. That's what I want to get my pieces to. 6 out of 8. That's good too. 4 out of 8. This is probably the thing I'm going to upgrade next. Is my back. 6 out of 8. Alright, so we get 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. And 6 out of 8. Let's do my back piece. 4 out of 8. 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 6 out of 8. 4 out of 8. 4 out of 8. Yeah, okay, cool. Finally, am I 660? I'm 660! Let's go! Your boy hit 660 item level. Alright, let's get back to the Great Vault. Wow, I couldn't get down. There is some weekly quests here, but none of them I need to do, so I've got everything. I'm good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. Alright, let's see what my actual to-do list says. So, Undermine, Horrific Visions, and Nightfall. I do not need to worry about any of those vendors at the moment. Siren Isle, I'll check it when we do that content. And then Isle of Dorn, I have some vendors there I don't need to worry about. Achievements and collectibles, we're not doing that right now. In-game events, no. Pet battles, no. PvP, no. So let's get rid of... So, Glow Cap Festival, I had it on my list. Now I can't do it. Hallowfall Fishing Event, let's mark that in yellow, and we'll do that Saturday. I don't need any of these. Whatever the fuck that is, that's kind of cool. But I'll take that. Gear upgrades. More important for me right now than transmugs. This is giving me rune though. Now, let's see if we got any. No, I'm 5 away, so I don't need to bother with it. Alright. Great Vault done. Professions, that's the next thing we can get completed.
We are the Titan's bedrock.
Alright, got my profession weeklies. Let's see what we can get done here. Crafting orders, patron, safety switch, track, and Actually, let's see what the reward is. So artisan acuity. No. Yeah. Okay, we get these and all of my mats. Get all of them anyways. I only need one. I need 2. And I need 3. This one, I need 1. Need 1. I need 1. Wow, this one's a very cheap item to make. Don't need those anymore. I need a Aquarite. Because I'm too lazy. 5. And then Iron Claw ore. And we need 5. That should be both quests completed. After we craft. Mining is done.
What is your command? We will continue.
Okay, crafting orders. Start order. Craft. First one done. Did I do? No, I didn't do this one. Which one did I do? This one. Start order, create, craft. And that is all of my engineering done for the week as well. Let's go turn in that quest. Okay, learn that. Learn that. What else did we get? Learn that. Open that. Okay. So now, let's go to professions. They need to re-add professions to that again, by the way. So we are here at 9. That is now completed. Move on to this one. Cool. And now we are here. Perfect. Okay. Anything that I can craft. We got headgear for mining. I'm at 1, so I'm about halfway, so no. So that means I am done with professions for the week. Completed. Warlock demon customization. Let's go get that done. That's the next easy thing to get completed. Oh, I was not looking.
It's too far.
But yeah, for those of you dropping by, for those of you tuning in, much appreciated. If you got questions, let me know in the comments down below. Wish me luck, by the way, because I would like to stop farming this every week. But yeah, looking at my to-do list, I have vendors. I have a list of vendors that I need to buy things from. Horrific Visions, Nightfall, and Undermine. I have that on hold because I haven't really looked too much into it, and I want to make sure. I haven't bought anything from those events yet, so I'm not going to bother with it just yet. Siren Isle, I got a lot of stuff to buy with my Flame Blessed Iron. Now I need 3k Flame Blessed Iron to buy any of the pieces now, and there's a lot left. So if I get 3k, I know I can buy something. If not, then I'll just mark it on red and do it next week. And in Isle of Dorn, I have 2 vendors, and I don't have enough currency, and I don't want to farm it right now, so that's in red. So really the only thing I can buy things from right now is Siren Isle, maybe. Achievements and collectibles, I don't need to organize that yet. In-game events, I've sorted it out. Professions, we just did it for the weekly content. Pet battles, there's nothing. PvP, there's nothing. And PvE, all we have is delves. And we only have 1 more delve left, I think. Wishing you luck. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're about to do the Warlock Demon customization right now. It is a customization option for imps. I've been farming this for over 2 years. I have every demon customization you can ask for. This one, for some reason, I'm not even going to use it. It just won't drop. I've noticed my webcam's a lot bluer today. I know all the lights in my room are blue, but usually it's never this blue. But yeah, I farmed KZ for about 2 years now. And don't ask. Don't ask. I don't know what's going on with this one. I've got much more hard to get rare customizations than this one, but this one for some reason won't drop. It'd be nice to get it, but yeah, every single week you gotta come here once. That's the only positive I can come with this one, is that it's a raid, so you can only do it once a week. I love zoning into a zone and the weather pattern's different than the usual, so it was raining in Stranglethorn, and that was actually, it's kind of cool. And being able to play on like max graphics now, you really see everything that's going on. I almost flew past it. Alright, let's go. Wish me luck. Thank you very much, Wyatt. It doesn't take us too long. I figured out it takes about 10 minutes to get this done, so. And that's at the longest. This boss I have to kill. Do I want to kill it? No, but I have to. And the reason why is because it unlocks the second half of this raid. Alright, let's pull these guys. LOS. 3, 2, 1. Shouldn't be anything else. Let's go. Speed boost. Oh wow, I skipped them. Nice. Such a smooth run so far. I'm loving this. The quicker I get out of here, the better. Dismiss you. This is a really good start to this run, by the way. I am steaming! Yeet. The Warlock speed boost. Show you two so I can skip the others. Wow, and she wasn't even in my way. Usually I have to pull those as well, because of the one walking. Alright, second boss, I have to kill this one because it's on the way. So technically this is the only boss besides the first one that I have to kill. So there's 2 bosses to unlock where I need to go. Sadly, a little bit of an RP event, so I kind of got to sit here and wait. But while we're doing this, I'm going to mark that in red. I'm actually going to do the delve after this, before we start doing the events. Because I think there's only one delve left for me to do. And then I'm done for the whole season. Because I'm done with my mythic keys. I've got my 2K rated Keystone Master Achievement and Mount. Mythic keys are done. Rating's done. Completed on LFR, Normal, Heroic, etc. And then delves, it just takes me the longest to do because there's this journey XP that you have to keep doing it every week. So yeah, let's get through this. We'll do the delve thing next. I'm just hoping Side Street Sluice is available. Because I have an achievement for that one. Is it this? Yes! Okay. We'll do Side Street Sluice after this. Because I have an achievement and it's my last story mode. And I hope it's all that glitters. So we're gonna go finish our delves for the week. I mean for the season. I don't want that. If I had viewers that wanted pets, I'd be giving this away for free for you, but don't got viewers that want pets, so sadly, I delete them because they don't sell. I know the ones that sell. That one does not sell. A lot of these raid pets do not sell. Oh no. I didn't pull them. Holy. Oh my gosh. I've skipped things, bro. Your boy's speeding. Call the 5-0, bro. This dude needs to be sentenced for speeding. Bro, I'm really getting through this raid quick. We're almost there. I feel it. I don't know why, but I feel it. I feel the final demon cosmetic. Imagine, bro. Being a warlock for 20 years. Casting disgusting magic. Deathly, dark, demonic magic. And he does not have every control of every demon. There's just this one imp. One breed of imps that just don't want to beacon my call. And it comes from this stupid old tower of ghastly hollows. And it just won't drop for me, man. The game just hates. 2 years, by the way, I've been trying to farm this stupid thing on a weekly basis. It's not 2 years exactly. It's a little bit shorter, but almost 2 years. Now, I understand. There's mounts, there's collectibles, and all these goodies that take time to drop because of how... I haven't even gotten Hollow's End mount. The Headless Horseman mount doesn't exist in my game because... Yeah. So I know about those, team. But there's gotta be a time to where I gotta get something. You know what I mean? Ah, shit, I pulled. Well, fuck it, we're gonna pull all of it. There we go. This is the only boss that I kill that I do not need to kill. I only kill it because it's there. Like, it's in front of my face. Dismiss you. Because I don't want to pull mobs. He'll pull that dude when he runs down there because I'm going to go jump. To try and skip. Aw, you're making me go farther. I'm almost there, team. Boss is just up these stairs. Secret boss room. Behind the bookshelf. I don't know why, but I feel it today, team. The vibes. They're just vibing. Vibes do be vibing, man. And I feel it. gateway. Sexy gateway. Little demonic teleport. Little speed boost. Bro, I'm skipping. This is probably the fastest I've ever done this, by the way. So if we were trying to get a speed run to get your little imp cosmetic, this was it. This was the one. I mean, I could have gone faster and just like not summoned my pet ever, but your boy went in. He went in hot. Alright, here's the secret room. Open the bookshelf. Let's go. I could have also specced into a freaking Burning Rush and ran the whole thing, but I don't want to change my spec just for that. Alright, the imp room. The imp boss. Dismiss. There it is. Now, I'm gonna loot you by standing inside that. I can't. That's as close as I can get. I didn't get it. Nice, thanks. I actually did not feel any vibes at all. I was absolutely waffling, just saying some random crap to hope and pray. Nope. Game hates me. Don't know why, but the game extremely just does not want me to get anything ever. It'd be nice though. It'd be nice to not have to do that every week. So Blizzard, if you ever watch any of my streams, just throw it in. Just put it on the loot table next week, because I don't want to do this anymore. Alright, let's go get delves done for the season. And the delve that I want to do is Side Street Sleuths, and I've been doing it on a weekly basis because, yeah. Why are those? Oh, dance. Okay. Yeah. I have an achievement, and it's also my favorite delve to do. I just get lucky that it's always every Wednesday. It's available. All that critters or whatever glitters. Yes! We got an achievement too! Let's go! Alright, my last delve. Activate the map. We're about to get an achievement done. We're about to get all delve content for the season done. I've never done this story mode, so... Do I just jump? Peace. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Two birds, one stone. This is legit the last delve I have to do for this season. I thought I was gonna not get this story mode and have to continue doing delves, but no, we are good. Where is this thing going? Oh, is this... What is this? I'm so confused. Alright, Bran, you're not even a tank, bro. What are you doing? Stop getting aggro. Alright, I gotta go check something out. I could have sworn I saw, I didn't see nothing. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Nice. I gotta get as much XP as possible, so this is gonna be a full clear. Nice fight. Final delve, full clear vibes. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. I almost jumped, by the way. Final delve, full clear vibes. I need to get as much XP and everything from my boy Brain as possible. Yeah. I can mark PvE content off for the rest of the season as well. And the reason for that is simply, like I said, I've completed all of my dungeons. Normal mode dungeons are done. Heroic mode dungeons are done. Mythic dungeons are done. Mythic plus keystones for seasons 1 and 2. Done. KSM, all the vibes. Rating for season 1 and 2. done. Completed everything that I wanted to complete. And now delves for seasons 1 and 2 done. I collected everything in season 1. Now, hopefully, we get everything in season 2. Because I haven't bought anything yet. Hopefully I have enough currency. That's the only way I'll have to do more delves, is if I don't have enough currency. I'll be kind of sad if I don't, because... What do I got? I got... Where's my undercoin? I have 17,000. So I'm gonna have about 18,000 undercoin. Like, bro, if that doesn't get me everything, I'm gonna be upset. No XP boost, nothing. Well, it was a waste coming down here. This seems like the easiest one to do so far. There's not much mobs here. It's basically Dark Fuse Disrupted and the Gold Pals. This has definitely been my favorite delve they've made so far as well. I just love how easy pacing it is. Such smooth pathing, easy pacing. I've enjoyed this delve. This has been by far. Summon a tyrant. He's ready for this. I still gotta do the boss though. I still gotta do the delve boss. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I gotta do it. I have the quest for it.
That's more like it.
So many XP packs here too. Get aggro on it. Shit, did I pull it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Fuck. Alright, pop my tyrant. Wow. The amount of damage. I have to stand here too, which is annoying. There was nothing up here. Alright, boss, right? Yeah, that was by far the easiest run of this delve. I had nothing to do. It's just so smooth. Such a smooth run, man. Pull that. Get aggro. Not cool because you're out of my AoE now. There's my loot. All of these guys. Anything over here? This is a little bit different, though, I'll tell you that, mate. I'm assuming it won't pop until I kill everything here. Okay. Says I can drain the remaining gold. I hope it doesn't pull now until I use it. Because I want to kill everything and just leave that boss to last. Ah, there was no boosts over here either. Oh, there's one. Alright. Boss it is. Reminds me of those bosses that were in whatchamacallit, Thunderstorm. So I was just gonna shrink them and then make them easier to kill, I'm assuming. Yep. Played too much WoW, man. I know this stuff. I'm glad we get a different boss in this one, though. There's no way that's it. Oh my gosh. What was that, man? That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Your boy hit it up with the achievement, by the way. Let's freaking go. Anything in here? Nope. I am not done, but I believe I will be done. Alright, Nemesis? Nope. Let's open up the XP. A little gold bag. Nothing else. This is going to be my bountiful. This should have the quest, which is going to give me the majority of my boosts for the week. Another bag. Oh my gosh, we got another one. Oh, I don't think I'm doing another delve. Put it over here then for now. I don't think I'm doing another delve though. I'm hoping I don't have to do another one. Hidden Trove. Ooh, XP for the boy. 649 hero. No. Is that my last curio, by the way? Yep, alright. Cool. Oh no! The pacifist speak! No! Another But that's champion trinket. Well, let's see. We are now done. So season 2 is completed. Your boy finished off at level 63. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Let's see what I want though. Brands. I never even bothered to look. No. 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 This is the Mechasaur one with the eggs, okay. Okay, I like that actually. No. That's cool, but no, it just causes more headache. Oh, let's go. I like that. Okay, I like that. We'll go Pocket Factory. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. I like the first one. I like... Wait. Mislaid Curiosities now have a 50% chance to contain 2 Kaja Colas, and once per delve, brand now summons a Kaja 6-pack when creating campfires. There are various Kaja Cola flavors, and each one has its own effect that applies when collected. Okay. I've seen that. And then... Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take that. We can get out. Let's head on back to Dornegal and... Yeah.
Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
Like I said, that is very possibly my last delve. We'll see though. We'll see. I know I have keys and stuff, but yeah. Like I have 4 more keys. Am I gonna use them? No. Okay. Undercoin, where am I at? Oh, that gave me the achievement. Okay. 19,000 coins, by the way. Let's see how much we can buy. Oh, wow. Nah, this stuff's expensive. I don't think I'm gonna be even close. Oh, I don't want to do any more delves, but fuck me. Let's get you Reno stuff first. Unlock this option for... Okay. Got a toy. These were all the unlocks. So I've got that, and that. I've got these. Wait. How do I know if I've got it or not? Okay. So some, okay. Alright. So it does say. So we got a cultist quay. I don't know where it went. Wait. Oh, wait. Campsite. Oh! No wonder why it took me there. Okay, cool. I unlocked the campsite. Nice.
I can't use that item yet.
2 more. And we have another achievement completed. This is the Delvobot toy. I don't know why it won't show it to me, but yeah.
Can I help you?
Okay, so this does show me if I have it or not. Okay, and I'm gonna buy what I don't have. That hurt. Okay.
See you later.
I still have around 19. Okay, so I haven't spent much. I want to go look at my mount that I just unlocked all the goodies for. So this is the first one. I unlocked everything except... Oh, I'm gonna unlock it. Okay. Okay, this is the second one. Alright, cool. Okay. Well, this one's fully unlocked, except for the gold version, which we don't have yet, because I haven't done the boss, but we can go red or green. I'm definitely going red. We can go cone or harpoon. Definitely going harpoon. Rocket or flamethrower. Definitely going flamethrower. Exhaust or pipes. So we can go exhaust or pipes. Definitely going pipes. And we got top, rotor. Yeah, that's it for sure. And then when we go to this one, I didn't unlock the void. I like that. I got lantern, I'm fine with that. Fine with lantern again. Oh, it's in the back. I like the one I've got. And then we can have glider, zeppelin, flag. Let's go zeppelin. Alright, cool. Let's go see what we can buy now. I'm actually afraid we're not going to be able to buy everything though, by the way, so we'll see. Okay, so this is some poo gear. Good. It's warband gear, basically. Okay. The less I have to buy, the better. Okay. Open to gain resonance crystals, so if I want to change it for resonance crystals, okay. 3 random delve regents, okay. 1 uncollected appearance. Oh, oh my fucking gosh, this stuff's expensive, man. A toy, a helm, fuck me. Well, let's buy the items here. 3, D, and D. I'm already almost out of my currency, by the way. So this is the drill. I don't need to go look at it because I already know. This is the glider. I don't need to look at it. Turbine. These are the mount cosmetics. White paint and a spoiler. I don't want any of these, but we now have unlocked all of the cosmetics. Okay. We got a toy. No. Wave Scrambler 2K. Place down a scrambler luring the nemesis to its location. Only usable after activating the restoration stone inside the delve. Wave Scrambler 2K. What is that for? I want to see what this is for. Hold on, give me a sec. Summons the Underpin, who will drop a Delver's Bounty. Mind that the map can be obtained only... Oh, so it... one-time use as well. So that's a Wave Scrambler 2K. So it's one of those. Okay, Delver's Disguise, I'm assuming is this. Okay. I've already got that as well. Okay, that's better. Those are toys. I'll buy the toys. I'll buy the back piece. I'm already out. Got a back piece, got a toy, and a toy. So, I don't need anything from this page. This is just all bad gear, and I purchased it in Season 1 to get the cosmetics. Same goes for this page. Same goes for that page. And I've got everything from Reno. I don't need these. Don't need a Delver's Disguise. I don't need the Wave Scrambler. And I don't need Sir Shady. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items that cost 5k each. There's no way I'm doing delves for that. Wow. Wow. That is expensive. Great. Give me your ensembles, buddy. That's what I wanted to look at. Now, is there comics on these? No? Yes. Okay. Oh. So these were ensembles. It contains 1 uncollected appearance for your class and 7 uncollected appearances for other classes. Okay. It's... okay. I figured it out. So these are... It contains gear that you can get. Okay. I don't need to bother with... I do, but I don't need to bother with them. Alright, I'm fine with that. Let's just write down Sir Finley then, for now. Okay, I'm fine with that. And I'm gonna put it in red. Okay. So I'm also done with delves and everything for the season. Alright, cool. Now that makes more sense on why that was so expensive, but for those of you that have collected it, you don't really have to worry about it. Okay. So, Horrific Visions content we got to do this week, Nightfall content we got to do this week, Undermine content I got to do this week, and Siren Isle content I got to do this week. And we're most likely going to do that tomorrow. Siren Isle. Yes, okay. So we'll start saving all the events for tomorrow. Let's go to the auction house now.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Time to make gold again, team. Now, some of this is going to be soulbound, I know, but I'm just doing it as quickly as I can. Alright, cool. We're done with Season 2 content, though. That's the good news. We'll check out that stuff later. Auction house! Make me money!
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Ooh, that sells for hella. But for those of you dropping by, for those of you tuning in, much appreciated. Again, we will be live tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. And I will be streaming World of Warcraft again. We're going to focus more on the events. What just happened? Oh my gosh, I just pushed the stupid sort button. Fuck. Wait, no, no, I'm selling shit that I want to sell. Ah! Cancel. Oh my gosh, now I have to look at everything. Cancel. Fuck, I hate that button, man. They need to get rid of it. Alright, well, I gotta sort out my bags now. Fuck. I'm so upset. Oh, my bags are an absolute mess, man. Alright, well, we know this stuff is all going on the auction house, so let's do it that way. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna focus on. I'm just so upset right now. We're gonna focus on what do you call it? All the events for World of Warcraft. Get that done. We will have time this week for Overwatch for sure. I'm hoping to bring back Animal Crossing this week as well. And I'm positive we will. Well, might as well click that. There's all the crafting materials. Oh, I gotta organize my bags, man. You know how annoying that is? I thought I clicked the X button, but I clicked the organize bags button, and I don't want my bags organized. I like the way that I have it. And I'm not technically done with Delve content completely. And what I mean by that is I'll show you in a second. What's that? Yeah, I'll show you what I mean in a second. There is some sort of Delve related content I still have to do. Okay, so that goes in here. That goes there. This is all gonna go here. I don't know what the order is, but this is the order it's going in now. If it's junk, it most likely belongs with this. This bag had... oh no. That bag did have something. It was these. That's empty. Okay. That goes down there some... That's gonna be empty. Okay. Pet battle stuff. Where are you at? You were up here. Pet battle currency was up there. This is the Delve stuff. Delve stuff. I think that was a delve thing. Same. Where's my currency for pets? Oh, I had rune stones. Damn it. Alright, rune stone. Flamingo. I don't even know, man. Oh, here's my pet stuff. Rune keys. Okay. I'm gonna put the keys here. Okay. Any more pet stuff? Go pack. Okay. Okay, this is looking like... Okay. And that went there. And that went there. Okay, so I have that, that. I think we're getting there, team. We're getting there. Okay, what would be next? Let's do the undermine stuff next. Okay, that goes there, that goes there, that goes with that. This is engineering. Engineering. Actually, sizzling, undermined, nightfall, engineering, and this is the stuff I was talking about. I'm gonna do radiant echoes. I'm gonna farm those for a bit. But yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Okay, so those three can go back. Okay, I figured out my bags. It's not perfect, but it's as good as it's gonna be. Yeah, my bags are good.
Watching you hone your craft brings back old memories. I was an instructor millennia ago. My students were the finest summoners of Argus, until we were betrayed.
Okay, so we've got tons of artisan model. Then we have a glimmering, and then we have a pile of rusted scrap. That will go next. Okay. What is this? Azurite Forge Protection. I don't even need it. Okay, so I can destroy this. What is this? This is season 2. Yeah, season 2 as well. I could just turn these into what those are. Alright, so that is it for the night. Now it's a bit annoying towards the end there because of my bag situation, but we're good. We're good. But tomorrow again, Nightfall content for sure, Horrific Visions for sure, Siren Isle for sure, and Undermine. All 4 of the latest bits of content in World of Warcraft we will be doing tomorrow.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
I'm gonna vendor that. But everything else seems organized. You got our 3 runes and our fragments. I do have to vendor. Good night, Wyatt. Vendor that. I don't need it. And this is just junk from Undermine, and this is junk from Delves. That's my Horrific Visions. This is my currencies. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, I see some. Okay, so I can go in here. I'm looking at my currencies. Do I have anything? I do have an upgrade available.
What brings you here? In unity.
And I think that's gonna get me my cape
I will do my duty.
to 6 out of 8. Yep.
Fair skies and
8 out of 8. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. So the next thing is gonna be my wrists. So nothing in PvP. Nothing in miscellaneous. Nothing in Dungeons and Raids. These are all my upgrades. I don't have anything I can mess with there. Undermine. Undermine, most likely. Don't need. Fishing. Undermine. Cash. I can turn cash into resonance crystals if I ever need to. Siren Isle, Undermine, and displays corrupted mementos. That's the new thing. That's the horrific visions. So yeah. But until next time, team. Until next time.